Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Footy Channel Groundhopper. Before we get into the instant reaction, if you do enjoy what you see, then please do smash the like. It does help the channel. So please hit that like. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, come and hit the subscribe. Come be part of this great community. Also, hit the bell notification. That will tell you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows as well. If you do want to become a member, it's 99p. You can do that by clicking the join button. So, everybody, I mean, look, we're at the FA Cup. Not happy one bit about this game. Absolutely atrocious. All started off well when Isak scored that penalty for us after Minte pulled down, lunged into Livramento in the area. And Isak took his penalty with a plum. It was a hell of a penalty, let's be honest. It was a cracking penalty. And then not long after that penalty, we scored a second. But unfortunately for Isak, that goal was ruled offside, which, again, was one of those unfortunate things that happens. And then obviously, before, Minte scores just before half-time, which is a bit of a sucker punch, to be fair, because, look, if we could have gone in half-time 1-0 up, it could have all been a different game. But Minte scores. Where was the marking from Burn and Share? I mean, look, Share was trying to catch up with Minte, but Share looked very slow and very, very laboured when you were watching him running. He just didn't look quick enough, did he? He just looked like he was just, that was it, He just had no pace about him whatsoever. Trippier come across trying to block the shot, and obviously it's hit the bottom of his studs and it's gone into the back of the net. If Trippier hadn't touched that, would he have scored? I don't know. Hindsight's a funny thing, so I guess we'll never know if that would have if he would have scored still or not, or if Dubravka would have made a save. So 1-1 at half time. Second half, they come out the better team in the second half than what we did, to be honest with you. And I thought we didn't look quite at it in that second half. Yes, we made some changes. We took Joe Linton off. Naturally, he's been out injured, so he came off. Barnes came off as well. So we made some changes there. Isak ended up coming off as well in that second half. I mean, on 83 minutes, we had the flashpoint where Gordon got the red card for pushing his hand into Van Hecker's face. Now, the thing is, what Van Hecker probably made a little bit of a meal of that, let's be honest. But when you put the hand to the face, it's going to be a red card, isn't it, all day? And this is the only downside where Anthony Gordon's let himself down, because he's now got banned, not just for the 2 Premier League games, but also the Carabao Cup final. He's not going to be playing in that final for us. And through his own stupidity. And I'm not going to defend that one little bit. Yes, we can try and go and appeal this red card and see where it takes us. Is it worth appealing? I'm not sure. If we think we have a case to appeal that red card, then yes, go and appeal it. But Gordon needs to learn this. He can't do this. You can't do that. You don't lift your hands. And the thing is, the play had stopped. The referee blew the whistle. So why did it carry on? Why did Gordon carry on and give the referee a decision to show the red card? Now, another player who should have gone in the second half was Belieber for Brighton. How on earth did he get away with a second yellow? When he pulled down, when he had a hold in Livramento, he was grabbing him. The ref gives a free kick. Where's the yellow card in the second? Where's the second yellow and the red to send him off? Because that's what that was. If he hadn't had that yellow card, that would have been a yellow card all day. So Taylor got that decision wrong. Then on 91 minutes, Lamptey was sent off for a horrendous foul. And he got a second yellow and sent off. And rightly so. Didn't like the fact that he was sent off, but he had to go. Extra time comes. We sort of huffed and puffed in that first half of extra time, if I'm honest. We looked dead on our feet. We looked devoid of any ideas. Brighton were pushing. Second half of extra time, again, we did come into the game a bit. Tonali had a shot which was blocked. We had a few shots in that second half. But Brighton go up the other end and score through who else? Or Danny Welbeck yet again. Welbeck, who scored the winner against us back in October, comes and does it again. Yes, you can say it's a great finish over Martin Dubravka. He had no chance, which he didn't do. Livramento maybe didn't switch on enough. If he'd realised before that ball was kicked and ran out the box, then that would have been offside. Danny Welbeck would have been offside all day. But Livramento played him on side, maybe tired minds, which, you know, you're playing nearly 2 hours of football. It does have a drain on you. So maybe that's why there was tired minds there. Dan Burn has a shot near the end, which flashes just across. It wasn't far away. It would have been nice if we could have got it in where somebody had a touch, because if that had gone in, that's 2-2. That takes with the penalties, you know. Never know. We might have gone through on penalties. But we're out the FA Cup. Eddie Howe looked a broken man at the end of that game, let's be honest. He looked like a man that just thought, what the hell's happened here? The reality is of this, and the reality of this is when you don't spend money for 3 windows in a row. And we've got the same squad. The squad is stale. We have not refreshed that squad. Yes, okay, Lewis Hall came in, but he was already here on loan with the obligation to buy. We brought Asula in, 10 million in the summer. We brought Flakademus in on a PSR deal to help Forest out. We lost Minty, and obviously we lost Anderson. But you look at that. But you look at the squad now as a whole. That squad needs refreshing. I was questioning why Cher was starting at the start of the game. Why isn't Kraft being started for? You know, Kraft would have been better to start in that game. It's centre back. Yes, Cher scored in extra time, but it was offside. Marginally offside as well. Wasn't that far offside. I thought it was pretty harsh, if I'm honest, but offside's offside, I suppose. So that was harsh, you know. But look, sorry, not the extra time. It was full time when Cher scored, because it wouldn't have gone extra time then. But that squad needs sorting out in the summer. There are some players that do need to leave this club in the summer. Let's be honest. They're on about extending Fabian Cher's contract. Now, people, please don't jump on me saying this, because, look, Fabian Cher's been terrific for us. And if people are honest with it, they'll see Fabian Cher has been really, really slow this season. He has not been at his best. He has slowed down one hell of a lot this season. I would not be offering him a new deal. I would be saying, thank you, Fabian, off you go. Dan Burn, keep him as a squad player, because we got Botman. We need a younger right-sided centre-back to come in, because that defence today shows how slow and how tired they are with the age as well. You know, you had Trippier in there, 34. Cher, 33. Dan Burn, nearly 33. And then you had young Livramento. That wasn't a great back four for us today. We missed Lewis Hall, I think, today as well. So in the summer, a lot needs to be changed in the summer. And by God, I hope whatever money issues has to be sorted. I hope it's all sorted out now, and that we go out there and we spend big in that summer. But we hit that transfer window straight away. We don't wait until towards the end of it. We hit it at the start, so we get these players in quickly. Right. So that's a rant on that. But my next rant comes to this fella. Oh, Anthony Taylor. Where should we start here? Well, for starters, you are the worst referee that I have seen in a long time. I mean, this guy is absolutely awful and should never be near a referee's whistle again. The decisions he made today were absolutely woeful. Belieber, why wasn't he given a second yellow and sent off? Because he bottled it. After sending Gordon off, he had to send Lamptey off because that was a foul, and he had to send him off. He had no choice. You know, but all game, his decisions, they were questionable. I just thought he refereed the game awfully. You know, I just was not impressed with this guy whatsoever. What a waste of a space of a referee. He really is. And how he's even a FIFA accredited referee is beyond me. I think FIFA need to really look hard at referees and think, yeah, he needs to have that taken away from him. Because he ain't that great of a referee. Let's be honest. If you've got your thoughts on Anthony Taylor, get them in the chat. Because I thought he was absolutely disgraceful today. As I say, I don't want to see him referee another one of our games this season. That's my rant on him. But I'm not happy we're at the FA Cup. We had a great chance here of getting to the quarterfinals, getting a good draw in the quarterfinals, going on to the semi-finals, and then who knows, we could have gone on and lifted the FA Cup. Are we going to lift the Carabao Cup in 2 weeks' time? It's going to be very difficult. But I'm not saying we can't go there and win. Yes, we are playing a very good Liverpool team, but there's no reason why we can't go there and win the trophy in 2 weeks' time. We have to go win that trophy now. And yes, I'll have to do it without Anthony Gordon. You know, I thought for the subs that came on, Wilson didn't do a lot today when he came on. I thought Willock was awful when he come on, if I'm honest. The whole team today was not that great, let's be honest. There's probably a couple of players you can pick out that team that were probably on that game. The rest of them, not. And, you know, as I said at the start, this is what happens when you don't spend for 3 windows. This is what you get. And if it is PSR killing the game, I hope the Premier League are happy with this. Because if that is the case, then PSR is not doing the game any favours. It's killing the game. It's making the game worse. And it's about time this was well and truly challenged. Because these rules are out of date. 105 million over 3 seasons is out of date. With rates of inflation and things like that. So I hope the Premier League are good and happy that they're actually killing the game with PSR. That is why when teams are coming up from the Championship, they're frightened to spend too much and they're going straight back down because they can't compete. It's wrong. It's wrong on every single level. That's where I'm going to end my rant. Anyway, I would say enjoy the rest of your Sunday, but it's going to be hard to, as we are now at the FA Cup, and it hurts. It hurts badly. But if you have enjoyed today's show, then please don't forget to smash the like. It does help the channel. Also, if you're brand new at the channel, come and hit the subscribe, be part of this great community. Also, hit the bell notification to tell you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. So, yes, out the FA Cup. Very disappointing. Not happy. 1 iota. Not happy at all. But we have to take it on the chin and move on. We have to get European football this season. That is another must. But in 2 weeks' time, we've got a huge cup final. Let's put this wrong today right by winning that cup final. If we win that cup final in 2 weeks' time, we'll think, do you know what? Who cares that we went out the FA Cup? There's always next season. We've got the Carabao Cup. Because, to be honest with you, if it's a choice today of going out the FA Cup but winning the Carabao Cup, I'll take that all day because it's a trophy. But if we don't win the Carabao Cup, then do we look at it as a failure? I don't know. But anyway, I'm heading off now. But remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white. Until then, I'll see you all later. How are you, the lads? And take care, everybody.